Our next poet is Alan Howarth. He's been writing since third grade. He's a member of several local poetry groups, including Duxbury Public Library. And just this evening, he turned me on to a 60s rock group that I'm going to look up when I get home, Eden's Children, for whom he wrote lyrics, as well as singer and pianist Cecilia Pryor. Alan, welcome to the stage.
Good evening. Thank you for lending your ears to me tonight. And I'm going to actually treat you to a poem that I just wrote just last night, so we'll see how that goes. As a young kid growing up in the 1960s, when you turned 18, one of the first things you had to go and do was go down to your local draft board and register for the draft. At the time, they decided to do something new, which was to create a lottery system. So depending on your birthday, you were assigned a number from 1 to 365, as I recall. I was lucky. I got 261. But that's kind of the background to this first poem that I'm going to read tonight, and it's called Numbers. You know, it was a time of great uncertainty during those days, and so basically you were getting numbers to either kill or be killed. It could be 1 or it could be 261, just numbers, or they carried the burden of life and death on their strong shoulders. Numbers whose meaning meant who could live and who could die. It was a lottery for war. Many signed up. Some fled. I was lucky. I was deferred. I drew 261. Thank you. And I have one other poem that I'm going to read tonight. And this is dedicated to two dear casualties of the 1960s, Michael James Callahan and Sandy Brown. And this is called Standing. Standing for fear my footsteps would falter, I am here on the riverbank, hearing you asking me to put on my armor and wear your colors. You ask not that I go to battle on the fields of Spain or in the dark forests, but the alleys of despair and the streets of loneliness. You offer your love as my shield, that same love you will use to nurse my wounds, to fight the illnesses that plague my heart. Lady, I shall carry your banner, a white dove on a scarlet field, Dona nobis pacem inscribed in the strongest black. And lady, I shall carry your love of this river, of the lonely gull, of these dying October flowers, and lady, my pledge to thee, sworn on the stars, I lay my pen at your feet, for I own no sword. Thank you.